Hello, welcome everyone to On a Mission. Happy Thursday. We have a new date this week because we have a special guest on today. And I also have my fellow friends here. I have Dr. The Wife from Face for Wrestling is here, always supporting us, making our shows happen. And of course, Brian is here. How are you doing? He's coming off the excitement of the Astros parade.
Oh, yes.
Hello.
I should have an Astros hat on, but I don't.
I know. Get a little sticker. Put a little sticker on there. Well, we are excited because we have a special guest today, and we are officially 30 days. We're a month out until Silver Bells 2 on December 10th in San Antonio. Tickets are on sale at missionprowrestling.com. You can stream it on Title Match Network. And we had some crazy announcements this week. Did we not, Brian? Do you want to talk about this big announcement that happened this week? And I have a graphic, so it will help.
Yeah, you might have to put the graphic because I'm like, which one? I've forgotten.
There's so many.
There's so many. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay. Well, this graphic didn't get uploaded. But talk about
yes.
big announcement of Dave LaGreca and this whole JP situation.
Yeah, so Dave finally found somebody to fight in his honor, and he picked an old foe of JP Harlow, and he picked none other than Simon Miller all the way across from the pond.
Wow.
Miller coming back.
That's a long ass lasso.
That's a long way. I mean, he's coming back for part 2.
Yep. He just wants to shut up JP.
He just wants to shut up JP. All right. I mean, they're already exchanging blows on social media. They are exchanging words. And I know that this is going to be an epic battle at Silver Bells. Dave LaGreca coming back, Simon Miller coming back. And JP has his work cut out for him.
He sure does. Let's see how they fare, because isn't he coming in with someone as well, JP?
Well, JP always has his little
JP always has, always has Joey the Marine next to him.
Yeah.
So we have that huge announcement happening, and we have announced all of our incredible matches for December 10th. So if you've not seen them, go on social media, check them out. We're going to even talk with Mystii Marks tonight, and we'll get kind of the download of how she's feeling about her match against Tiffany Nieves. So that's going to be, we're going to get the dish tonight. But I also wanted to, before we invite our special guest on, I wanted to let everyone know that we will be having an official toy drive on December 10th. So you can bring an unwrapped toy, and preferably 9 to 12-year-olds.
Okay.
So that's kind of the age range we're going to try to focus on for this year, an unwrapped toy, 9 to 12-year-olds, because that's we talked to the Salvation Army, and that's one of the groups that don't necessarily get a lot of toys in that age group. So we're going to try to focus on that, and all of those toys are going to go to the San Antonio community, and so that's a great thing to do. So if you're able and are coming to the show, please bring them, and we'll collect them at the door and put them with the Salvation Army. We'll have giant bins available. And we also will be updating our Mission Pro Salvation Army kettle. And that is getting updated as we speak. And we'll be debuting it next week. And we'll be able to raise some money for the Mission Pro kettle online. We'll be sharing that link on social media. So if you're not following Mission Pro Wrestling, follow us, like, share, so that we can help raise money. And hopefully, I mean, Brian, we were supposed to win last year, right? We were pretty close. So hopefully,
I think we technically did win. They just didn't count some of the money towards our kettle because they wrote the checks directly to the Boys and Girls Club instead of writing it to us. And it still all went to the same cause. So it
all went to the same amazing cause. Yeah. I mean, all of the money that's getting donated and part of the proceeds of the show at Silver Bells in December, it's all into the Boys and Girls Club, all the after-school programs in San Antonio. It's a great way to give back for this community. So I'm excited. The December show is one of my favorites because everyone's so excited. We have Santa. We have Mrs. Claus perhaps making an appearance. Sometimes the Grinch shows up. I know. So Brian, be careful. The Grinch, the Grinch might show up. And we're getting our list ready, and we're checking it twice. So
We sure are. I mean, here we have Michael May. He's a fellow sponsor here.
yes,
So he's
Michael
coming to
May is
Silver
there.
Bells with bells on.
Yes, Michael May sponsored some of the wrestlers, trying to make Santa's good list. Yes, so if you want to be a sponsor, that is one way to be on Santa's nice list. We do have sponsorships available for the wrestlers are going fast. So you not only can sponsor a wrestler.
Right, yeah. Not only can you wrestle those sponsorships.
We're not sponsoring that.
Yeah,
Let them all fight then.
Even
Let them all
JP
fight.
got sponsored so far.
JP got sponsored. How did JP get sponsored?
Front row.
All of these amazing
Yeah.
Mission Pro. I don't understand it. So we got
Front row jumped in on that one. Yeah.
We gotta fix that. But you could also we have two sponsors already for 2 matches that will be announced shortly. So you can also sponsor your match. So we have the main event. Now that Simon Miller is here, you all can sponsor his match. Who knows? There's so many other ways you can get involved as a sponsor.
Exciting.
Yeah. So Davina, the Grinch. I'm sure JP will not disappoint. That's true. Are you saying JP is the Grinch?
That's what it looks like.
He's the Grinch of Mission Pro.
If he's the Grinch, then what is Hyder?
Cindy Lou Who. I don't know.
Oh, it can't be Cindy Lou. Wouldn't that be Simon Miller?
Oh, maybe. Well, any other announcements, Brian, that you want to make? Do we want to talk about, do we want to announce our first show date? I'm going to throw it out there.
For 2023?
2023.
Yeah, we can give them like the first 2.
Oh, the first 2?
Technically, we've already booked the whole first first show, so now we're going to start working on the second show.
Okay.
So will y'all reveal the name of the first show?
Yeah, we took a poll, didn't we?
Yes, we did. We officially took a poll. I'm trying to pull up the dates so I remember and tell everyone correctly. Yes, our first show for next year is officially called Kickstart My Heart.
Okay.
And that we gave 4 really great choices on our Twitter poll. We had over 100 or more responses. And it was, I believe, a 53% win on that name. So
yeah, it was wide, pretty landslide victory there.
It was pretty close there. It was pretty close there for a while. And then the last like 18 hours, Kickstart My Heart kind of took the lead.
Just jumped up there.
And that was a name given to us by the Nation's Corner. They chose that one, so they might have
so they're the
voters in the polling stations.
I
they
know.
get the credit, the honorary sponsorship.
Insider voting happening.
Yeah.
So
voter fraud.
Front row 2023 is going to be a huge year for MPW. It definitely is. So I'm going to officially, so everyone mark your calendars. I'm going to officially announce the first 2 days, first 2 dates of Mission Pro, our shows. So the first one of the year, Kickstart My Heart, will be on February 11th in San Antonio at the same location at the Salvation Army Mission Corps. Then, drum roll, Brian, I'm going to give the second date. And the second date, mark your calendars, is April 15th. Same location, San Antonio at the Salvation Army Mission Corps.
Will we be able to get the name?
No, we'll have to do another poll for that one.
We're going to do another poll for the April one as it gets a little bit closer. Probably after December show, we'll throw that up. But yeah, I'm excited. Kickstart My Heart, February 11th. Yes, wait until we announce the matches for that. I'm excited.
That's going to be a good birthday month for me. Yes.
Exactly.
I would do a Facebook poll, but my Facebook has disappeared from the planet.
Compromise.
Brian's Facebook has disappeared. We're trying to get it back, but so those are our exciting announcements. I'm ready. I'm ready for 2023. It's going to be a great year. All right, but I feel like our guest has been waiting for a bit, and I want to invite her on. I want to get to chat with her. And for everyone else, bring your questions in the chat. We want you to get to know her. And so I'm excited because we're going to get mystified right now. I'm excited to welcome Mystii Marks. Welcome to On a Mission,
guys.
Mystii.
Hey.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, trying to prepare for, the show and get all my ducks in a row. Because Tiffany looks like she can body slam me really hard. So try to get my cakes together.
Oh, I mean, December 10th, we're officially a month away from the show. It's exciting. So you've wrestled with Mission Pro before in one of our Oklahoma shows, but this is the first time in San Antonio against Tiffany, who just, as you said, looks brutal, could probably potentially take you out. So how are you mentally, physically getting ready to potentially take her out?
And I've been going to the gym. I've been getting that extra training in, been meditating, looking at film, some of her old matches, just trying to see if I can get one up on her. Just doing what I need to do to win.
All right.
So
what would be something you would say to Tiffany if she were here right now?
Oh, don't.
We got to get it started.
Right. Okay. If Tiffany was here and I would tell her, girl, I seen what you can do. I seen you got some fire behind you. I seen you on all these different platforms, but you've never, ever come against a fighter like Mystii Marks. And I'm going to give you everything I got in that ring come December 10th.
Damn. Inferno. That's what I'm hearing.
Oh, I'm ready. I mean, Tiffany had words too, so I feel like it's going to be some fire in this confrontation that you guys will have in the ring. I'm ready for it.
Yes.
Brian, do you have a question? Did you have a question?
Oh, yeah. So anyone that's been to a Mission Pro wrestling show in the last 2.5 years, 3 years, probably recognizes Miss Marks by she's the one who used to pay her dues by letting everyone in Mission Pro Wrestling for the last 3 years. So, I just wanted to give her a little props for that, paying her dues, and then, finally being able to, she finally graduated and being able to wrestle on our shows is a big honor because she's done so much for Mission Pro behind the scenes. Now it's great to see her actually on center stage and getting to showcase her talents and things like that. So that's why I always tell people, pay your dues and, good things will come about when you do the good work.
Yeah, I mean, I remember Mystii seeing you. I would drive to San Antonio. I'd go to Dog Pound, and I'd see you train there and work there, and then I see you at Mission, and I just saw you doing all of these things, always willing to help build the ring, help sell tickets, help make things happen. And I love that drive. I love seeing that drive, and that spark in you is I see it every time you go and you're at a show, and I've seen you work other shows too, and it's just it's so important to have that. And so I'm excited for your big moment in December.
Me too. Thanks, guys, for the props.
Oh, you got to give people their flowers when they deserve them, and you definitely deserve them because you definitely always there early, always very organized, and that's one thing. You took a huge load off of my back all the time, personally. So that was always, I was like, whenever you're ready, we got to get her on the shows,
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I can't wait to see you in that ring, though.
I know you get to see me in a different light because I will check you in every time you're at a show.
Yeah. No, I remember when I first saw you in the ring and your social medias. I'm like, I know her. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah.
So Mystii, talk. Yeah, I mean, talk a little bit about what this year has been for you, because it's been a while since you've done. I mean, you went from being a referee, you helped behind the scenes, you started really focusing on wrestling, and so what has that transition and kind of those moments been like for you this past year?
This past year, it's been crazy. It's like, not saying that refereeing is not important because it is important in the match, but to go from, I feel like from here to here within a year, and just all these accolades that I'm getting, and people finally see what I can do in the ring versus my referee skills, because I'm a good referee too. But just to see my skill set, just to see my people see my skill sets in the ring, and like Brian said, I'm very organized as far as, when I was doing the doors and working the show. Like, it kind of made me see the full picture of what goes on in a wrestling show. So just from that to here, it's, man, I can't explain it. Like, I'm truly blessed. I moved to San Antonio to change my life and to get into this thing, cold-heartedly, and going to Dog Pound helped me do that. And, working with the Mission Pro show helped me do that. And the other promoters out there that have me on their show helped me do that. So this year has been crazy, and I just can't wait to see how I'll do in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with that being said, considering the fact that this is the season to be thankful, can you share maybe one or two things you're thankful for in your career?
I'm very thankful to still wrestle. I haven't been injured. I haven't broken anything. I'm very thankful to have the safety protocols that if I see something come, like, I know how to avoid it or maneuver. And I'm very thankful not to be injured and to be where I am as far as my wrestling career right now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I mean, you've had some incredible opponents, and you've had also some amazing coaches. You've worked with Jazz, you worked with Rodney. What has been some advice that's helped solidify your, like, kind of you as a wrestler and helped you kind of get through those dark moments? Because sometimes you have moments of maybe doubt or, second thoughts on why you should do this. Is there any advice that helped kind of push you through that?
I think the main thing that helped me is I remember it was one time, I was really in a bad place when I first moved to San Antonio. I knew no one here but Jazz and Rodney Mack. I just knew the school, and I was in my apartment. I was like, I'm not going to training today. I just don't want to do it. I'm not feeling it. I'm getting homesick. And I think it was like my first 30 days here. And just having the personal coach like Jazz to call me and say, Mystii, what's wrong? I'm like, Coach, I'm just not feeling it. Girl, so you moved to San Antonio to be in your apartment? And I had to, like, get out my own head. Like, you know what? You did not move to San Antonio. You came to do nothing. You came here to get more training and to be better in the ring. Get your butt up and go to training. And Coach is like, yeah, I need you to get here, Mystii. I'm gonna need you to come on down. You'll be okay. You'll shake it off. And I shook it off, and that was her calling me to say, hey girl, I noticed you ain't been here. Because by then I haven't been in training in a week. I was just in such a bad place. Like, so for her to call me and say, hey girl, you did not uproot your life for nothing. Get down here to training. And ever since then, I get in that dark place of missing my family and friends. I know they understand what I did, why I'm doing it. They call me brave all the time to move here by myself. And I just have to think, you did it for a reason. So keep going.
Yeah.
What are some activities that you engage in to get yourself out of that kind of funk? Maybe that might help someone else who's in that same place. Given the fact that you call your family, is there anything else that you do to get out of that mindset and jump right back in and get back on that horse?
One thing that has helped me is just I kind of go for a walk with my dog. I have a dog. I go for a walk, kind of clear my head, because for pandemic we was cooped up in the house for so long, and just taking a walk just to get out the house help you clear your mind and just get some fresh air. So I've learned to do that whenever I'm upset. I'll go for a walk. I know they have the Riverwalk here. I usually go down there and ride some scooters just to have just a little bit of fun, even if it's by myself. Those are the little things I kind of do to get my mind out of being in the place that I'm in.
Yeah, I mean, it's always hard to kind of create a new support system in different cities, right? That you live in, and trying to find that you build a family and build a community in different areas. So that's important to have that, and you're building that here. What is, you've had some incredible matches with people. What has been like your biggest opponent, your biggest challenge when facing an opponent this past year? So something that you've learned from them that you take away.
I would say I've actually had three big opponents. I would say kind of on the same level to me. Jasmine Allura, working with her, she has helped me. Whenever we're in the ring, she's helped me to kind of listen a little bit more and be patient. As far as when I do certain things in the ring, and she makes me look really good. Not gonna, she makes me look good. So wrestling her, and I was also in a triple threat match for the first ever inaugural Genesis title at VWR with Nova Phoenix and Rashay. And that was my first triple threat match. So it kind of helped me to um, make sure I'm looking, make sure I'm paying attention, and to kind of maneuver in a certain way, being the fact that it's not one opponent, it's two. So that was a challenge for me as well. And I feel like those four women have really helped me out with that.
It sounds like you're learning to not only be a great active listener when you're working in the ring, but also be situationally aware. Um, there's a great question I think might piggyback a little bit up on that from Davina. What is the biggest epiphany or aha moment you have had during a match or coming out of a match?
What was I'm trying to think of it because I have one. I was in a match with I think I can't think of her name. I feel so bad. But I was the baby face, and she was just so slow and methodical. She was the heel, and I just learned to work with her and just
Mm.
listen to her and just follow her. And she was like, and I would say, I'm like, all right, we're ready for, I'll call something. She's like, nope, we're not ready yet. And I'm like, okay. So after the match, I kind of sat down. I was like, okay, that's why she did that. That's why she's a great heel. That's why she did that to me. And I was like, okay. So when I become a heel, I know how to do stuff. So she was just amazing. I hate that I forgot her name. It kills me. But she made me realize what it means to be a great heel and how to get those pops that you want.
Mm.
Yeah, that's hard. I mean, I feel like it's not easy. It takes a while to build that type of moment, and you need the right personality. It takes time to do that. What are when you like are studying and trying to? I know lots of wrestlers study quote tape. They study matches. They look at matches from the past. Are there any wrestlers that you go to that you're inspired by, or that you watch that that you just that if I need to study a great heel or a great baby face, I know that I'm going to watch that person.
Two people that I watch. I watch Randy Orton. I feel like
Okay.
he's a great heel and baby face all around, and the slowness he takes before he does something is just it's amazing to me. And then the second person I watch is Alicia Fox. I feel like Alicia is amazing in the ring, and she kind of helps me bring out more of Mystii Marks because she was so sassy and she didn't care. And those are two people I literally go back. I watch Alicia more than Randy, but I literally go back and watch their matches or a certain match. Oh, I want to learn how to do that, or I want to learn how they just clicked it on and off. It's just amazing. Those are my go-to people I watch.
If you had the chance to wrestle any Mission Pro roster and test your new skills as a heel, who would you want to test your grit against?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me see. Test my heel skills. Whew. No, she'll probably beat my butt.
Let them fight.
I know.
I was thinking Holiday. I'm like, Holiday will whoop me. Holiday will whoop me good.
but that's a good
Ooh.
But
good
it
wrestling
would
though.
it feels
She'll
good.
teach you something.
Yeah, she.
I don't know if
she'll
we have
teach me
any.
a lot.
Yeah, I don't know if we have any like true baby faces in MPW though. It seems like everyone's got to get a little bit of attitude themselves too.
Everyone
So
has a little edge, I would say.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
I would
Maddie
say
and
that. I agree
Rashay
with
were
that.
like baby faces, and they turned on everybody.
Yeah.
So Genocide, I wouldn't really call her a baby face because like
Mm,
she got some mean in her.
yeah. So Misty, if you can't,
I was thinking La Rosa Negra, but she's a little feisty too.
Yeah, she's a little crazy.
just fire. She's fire. So, Misty, if you can't think of an opponent, if you could be a tag team partner with someone at Mission Pro, who would you want to tag with?
Ooh. Yeah, it'll probably be La Rosa Negra. I feel like
Yes!
she'll bring that crazy. We'll go, baby. Let's go. Me and you, girl. Come on. We'll probably dance our way to the
Get it.
ring and everything.
That's right. Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. I'm really just getting ideas right now. I'm just trying to,
That is exactly who I had in mind. I'm like, ooh, if she could, that would be the greatest matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we'll
love
be
it.
cool
I love
together.
it.
Yeah, we'll have
Oh,
fun.
what song would you guys come out to?
I'll let her pick it. Whatever she pick, I'll go with it. But I don't know what song. Ooh, let me think.
It has to be something dancing because you know that.
Whatever you pick, she could find a way to get that smashed with some salsa or some reggaeton. It'll be fire anyway, regardless of what it is.
Gasolina, but make it salsa. Gasolina, but make it like salsa music. Bam.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that one's already hot as it is because that's reggaeton. So you could pick any song in English, get a mashup of a reggaeton rhythm, and I bet you that'll be fire.
Dang, that's a good idea. I'll have to find a song then.
Well, think about your song. You never know.
Now, what would you call yourselves?
Ooh. Look, y'all throwing questions at me. I gotta think.
No, Misty's not ready for our creative energy right now.
I'm not. It's
You
just
need to
coming.
help
I'm
us
like,
with the
ooh, okay,
booking.
what would our tag team be called? Ooh, I don't know. Hey. Mystify Rose? I don't know. That's the first thing came. Mystify Rose. I'm going with that.
All right. Okay. Mystify Rose. All right. We can work on it.
Yeah.
I know it needs work, but that's the first thing came to my head just now.
I know.
Mystify
Good job.
Rose.
You're thinking. So you got to think on your feet a little bit, right? We're giving you a
Clearly,
promo class.
you know, it's like I'm in a ring right now when somebody messes up and you got to figure out how to fix it on the fly. Like I feel like that's what I'm doing right now.
I have one more Mission Pro question. So since you've been working the door and you basically saw all the matches throughout the years, what was one match that you really enjoyed the most being at Mission Pro throughout the years?
I think it was the no disqualification match between Holiday and Genocide. When y'all
Yeah,
had
that
it
was
at
a great one.
Man, that was a great match. That was I think that's been my favorite match thus far as well. That was awesome.
People still talk about that match. They still talk about that.
That match was good.
And then one day Misty's gonna have a match like that.
Yeah.
No DQ, and all y'all doing is fighting in and out of the ring.
What was crazy about that day, that night for that match, that it was flooding the whole entire day,
Oh my God.
and that match still like they were running through water puddles and everything, getting splashed and beat up and everything. So
it was like 3 feet of water or something. It was like we had like drop vacs and brooms and like there wasn't enough people to get the water out. Like we were trying to shuffle it away and move chairs. It was
one of those days.
Yeah, that was a great show because it's like no matter what, we were not
coming
going
in
to
even
cancel
in the
those.
ring. So
I think
it was one of our most packed shows.
Yeah.
Yep,
we were all
absolutely.
Yeah, but we did it. We still made it happen, and it's one of those shows that it's like when you have that grit and that determination to put on a show like that, it's like we're doing it, and people remember that.
Yeah.
For sure.
That was a good match too.
So Misty, I know, so you've like Brian said, you've helped us at Mission Pro so many times. You've seen tons of matches, but I would love to know like your inspiration, like how you started getting into wrestling. Because I know that I think I saw that you mentioned the Undertaker. You remember seeing the Undertaker at some point and loved that moment. What was it for you?
So my mom used to watch wrestling, and I could remember as a little girl, she would watch, and I'm like, Mama, why are you watching this stuff? Like, why are you watching wrestling? And she, anytime somebody got body slammed or anything that you had to hit the mat, she would say, "Bam!" She would scare me. And so for a long time, it's not funny. For a long time, I didn't like wrestling. Did not like it. And because my mom used to always scare me, but I could remember her going out or stepping outside, and I'm like, Mama, wrestling on, what you doing? Let's watch it. She's like, you want to watch wrestling? I'm like, yeah, let's watch it. So I remember, I think wrestling, I wouldn't say it went off, but it went on a hiatus for like 2 months. And it came back Friday nights, no, Thursday night SmackDown, and Undertaker was in a casket match with his brother, I believe. And I was like, I remember I just had to be at home at 7 to watch it. And so from that young age to now, I was just a fan. And so my ex at the time, he was like, "Why you keep watching it? Why don't you try it?" And I was like, You can't just go and try it. What you talking? You can't do that. You got to get called for that." And I remember for my 26th birthday, Booker T had this wrestling camp, and I was like, "Oh, let me go to the camp. Let me see what's up." Went to the camp. That was my birthday gift to myself, and Ryan Davison body slammed me for the first time, and I was like, "That shit was fun." And I was like, "I'm gonna wrestle. I'm gonna be a wrestler." And so I literally jumped in all head, and just joined Booker T school, and the rest is history.
That's cool.
They body slammed you on your first day?
My first day, yes, sir. They asked.
Wow.
They said, "Okay, who wants to take a bump?" I was like, "Me." I took
Usually
a
they
body
like
slam, and
work your way up.
You made that sound like it's a roller coaster ride. Woo!
that's what it felt like. And I like roller coasters, so that's what it felt like to me. So ever since then, yeah, I was like, "Yep, I like that was fun." I got body slammed, and it didn't hurt. Let's do it.
So you were hooked from then
I was
on. You were hooked.
I was hooked.
Hopefully
I
Ryan
still
didn't
go back and watch the video of that day.
Hopefully Ryan didn't like give you a splash or anything like that on your first day.
No, no, just the body slam,
He's
and then I
a
sold
big
it. And he was
guy.
like, "Yo, I'm fine." So yeah,
Nice.
You probably didn't have to work to sell it because you're like, this really hurts.
Davina has a really good question.
Yeah,
What
I know.
fires you up and gets you into the mood? What fires you up and gets you into the more vicious mindset?
I think about a time where I was really pissed off, and it takes me into a place where, because I'm such a nice person, you guys met me, I'm so sweet. So whenever it gets me to that vicious mindset, I think of something that pissed me off, and I just go. That's it.
Wow. Makes me wonder, how do you get yourself out of that mindset when you're done? Wow.
Someone in the chat mentioned maybe we could have a Gigi Ray versus Mystii Marks match.
Gigi is really good. I like Gigi.
Gigi Ray, yeah.
We've
Has
crossed
it happened
paths before
already?
in the locker room.
No.
It hasn't happened before, right, Misty? Anywhere else?
No, nope, never, nowhere.
Okay.
So training at the dog pound, you do have other female wrestlers there, like Maddie comes through and Jasmine comes through. What's it like training with those two?
It's really good. I feel like whenever they do come, I have a chance to wrestle with women, because it's mostly me most of the time and the guys. So I feel like when I do train with them, they teach me something, even if it's just a little thing, like a little aha moment or something that I was doing incorrectly. I like working with women. It helps me to understand how to feel in the ring, because guys, they don't have boobs, like, so I can just chop them all day. But with a woman, I have to be more careful, have to, maneuver around that. So when they come, it helps me to be better.
How do you feel? Yeah, I mean, they're. Oh, sorry, Josh, the wife.
No, I'm just saying she has to aim.
Yeah, you got to be a little careful.
Yeah.
We've spoken
Precision.
we've spoken to a lot of wrestlers that train at schools that only have like one other female wrestler, or they're the only ones. And so they have to find ways to, they start with intergender wrestling and then they branch out and have kind of a one-on-one women's match, at their first few shows. And so how has it been like learning how to wrestle men first and then kind of transition into all female matches?
I feel like it kind of helps me stronger. It helps me get stronger because I do wrestle with men and they're a lot more meatier, a lot more bigger guys. So I feel like it helps me get stronger, and then I have to prove myself because I am the only girl. So I come in with the mindset of a dog. Like y'all not finna beat me up. Y'all not finna just try to walk over me because I'm a girl. I also grew up with brothers. Like that's all I have is brothers. So, and I'm the second oldest, and then I have all little brothers. So house playing, rough housing, I'm used to it. But these big guys, I guess they look at me like, oh, Mystii. I'm like, all right, Mystii, let's go. Like, I'm not scared. So it helps me to be stronger. And then when I transition with a woman, I think I keep that same energy, but I just, like she said, I aim. I aim.
You have more precision.
Yeah.
Has there been any wrestlers you've come across that are actually very more vicious, mean, or anything like that in the ring?
Yes, Vicky V. Lord have mercy. That girl can chop, okay? I still got a little bruise that she left on me a couple matches ago. Like that girl can chop, and she's more vicious, and she used to be a bodybuilder, so I'd be scared. Oh, I'd be so scared.
You have to mentally prep yourself.
You brought back a dark time in my life.
So when you first heard your match for Mission Pro's upcoming Silver Bells that you're facing Tiffany, what was your first reaction when you heard, oh man, Tiffany?
I was like, okay, who is this girl? Who is this girl? I know she's the name. I know she's been out there. Who is this girl? So when I researched her, I was like, oh snap, she's this girl. So I was like, yep, let me get my life together. Let me take it up a notch. Let me train a little bit harder. Let me work out some more because she's fit. And I started following her on Instagram and she be working out all the time. So I was like, all right, yeah, I might have to, if I gotta pick her up, I need to make sure these arms is on point.
But you also have to work out the attitude because you got to out attitude somebody with a big attitude.
Yeah,
that's true too. I ain't think about the attitude. See, now I got to add something to my list. What my
yeah, you got to buff that up.
And I can verify Tiffany does have a major attitude. If you saw her in Conroe, she faced Diego Reyna the last time.
Renee, yeah.
Renee.
And she came out on top on that one. So she brought it.
Yeah. Well, you have to be prepared, Mystii, but I know that you have 30 days. You can.
You got this.
You got this. Yeah, exactly. You're ready. You're ready. I believe in you.
Buff the attitude. You got this.
Yeah. All right, Mystii.
What is match?
Well, if you're tag teaming with La Rosa Negra, I guarantee there's attitude there already.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely.
So, what's one last thing you want to tell the Mission Pro fans to expect on December 10th?
What they can expect is that Mystii Marks is going to come in with the newfound attitude, the new body, and a new win because Tiffany Nieves, she has not been up against Mystii Marks, and she will know what it's like to be mystified and checked on.
Oh, put it on the shirt. Get mystified.
Dr. The wife, you're being messy. You're being messy.
You have to bring your merchandise because you have new T-shirts, right? I saw some awesome T-shirts.
I do. I have a new T-shirt. It says I have just been mystified. I also have 8x10 photos. You can take an autograph for me. Hopefully I will have some more merch available. I'm currently getting made. I don't want to say what it is, so just come by my table whenever I'm at Mission Pro on December 10th, and you can get all this stuff from me.
So, quick question for you. If we don't go to Mission Pro to see and we're watching it on Title Match Network, where can we go to find you or find your merch?
You can find me at Mystii. That's Mystii. The 2 I's is because I'm better than you, twice as good.
Ooh.
And Marks with an S, Marks. And that's on all social media platforms.
And your merch? Do you have like a website or anything?
I'm working on it. My trading card is out. So if you can go to if you go to dang it, what is it? Dang it, I'm off today. I will have that in the comments. If you follow me, I will put it in the comments on this Mission Pro, and you can also get my trading card. It's out there.
That's awesome. Yeah, bring all of your merch, bring your trading cards, bring everything you can, because everyone buys merchandise during intermission, during at the end of the show. So it's a great way to support independent wrestling.
Well, I'm ready to get mystified too, so I'm grabbing that shirt.
Yes.
Ooh, come on and get mystified.
And
I'm coming, messy and everything.
Before Talk to the Wife just causes trouble. You're gonna have way too much.
That's
fun.
what I'm here for, though. That's why we're
I didn't
here.
even know she was like, I thought we was cool at the door. We be chopping it up. What's up?
We are cool. I come in quietly, so I'm civil. So I do my part.
That's true. I feel like
That way you don't
jump
kick
into
me
the
out
ring.
because I know what happens.
I
Your body
don't.
slam me out the door.
Yeah, Missy, we might need you after your match to kind of hold back Dr. The Wife. She might be causing trouble. So
No problem. No problem.
So I'll call you in our time.
I'll be sure to cause that trouble before you get out there. That way you miss all of it.
No. So one more question real quick. It's a fun question before we let you go, because I know it's been a long day of training and stuff. What's your favorite snack before or after your match?
Before my match, I usually do Gatorade, and there's this freaking Lunchable. It's like 10 grams of protein. It has turkey meat, cheese, and what is it called? Trinks? Dang it, what is it called? Trinks? I can't get the word. But I eat that before every match with my blue Gatorade. It has to be blue. And after my match, I usually do almonds and a Gatorade.
Okay. You don't have any guilty pleasure snacks?
That's what it is.
Triscuits.
Oh, Triscuit.
Right. Triscuits. You don't have a guilty pleasure snack or candy or something fun?
I'm not a sweets person. I love chocolate. I love chocolate, especially the Take 5. Oh, that is my favorite. Or
All
like
right.
the Hershey's with almonds.
Ooh, okay. All right, everyone heard Mission Pro fans, you heard that. So
She's gonna get a table full of blue Gatorade and Hershey with almonds.
December 10th. Maybe Santa will deliver some Take 5s for you.
Yeah, go on, slide me some, doing intermission.
Yeah, you need a little sweet. A sweet to balance the attitude a little bit.
Why would you want to balance? No, let them go. Let them fight. Just let the attitudes flare.
Not everything's about fighting.
It's a wrestling match. They have to fight.
Okay.
We have to wrestle.
Wrestle.
And a fight broke out. Just happens to break out.
Causing trouble, Dr.
Right,
maybe
Santa and the Grinch get into it.
Oh, that'll be a good one. And then Missy will ref.
Yeah, and Missy,
I will ref it. Yeah.
Be our senior official.
I'll bring my ref shirt
for the Holiday Mayhem Santa versus Grinch match.
Ooh,
we bring it all here at Mission Pro.
I know we verified that Santa will be there, but I haven't verified yet that the Grinch will be there. So
okay,
well, that matchup's going to take place.
All right, well, to be determined.
Yeah.
Maybe if the Grinch find out that Santa's there, maybe the Grinch will show up.
Yeah, because I don't want to advertise something and the Grinch isn't there and then disappoint our Mission Pro fans.
All right, well, to be announced if it's official. But
yeah,
we can hope. Let's cross our fingers.
I have verified that Santa Claus and Mrs. Santa will be there, though.
Oh, yay. Okay.
Yes.
We will have lots of gifts and a big sleigh of presents.
Yes.
So you guys can fill it with the toy drive. All right. Misty, thank you so much for joining. This was so much fun.
Thank you guys for having me. This was fun. Y'all threw me off a little bit with this tag team thing.
We did. We got really creative with our question.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to her, see what she talk about. Let's see.
Well, thank you, Misty, so much. We'll let you go, and we'll see you December 10th for Silver Bells.
Yes, you will. Bye,
All
guys.
right.
Make sure to follow me.
Misty. Yes, follow Misty.
Already followed.
All platforms. Oh my goodness. All right. She is so awesome. I'm so excited for December 10th. Dr. The Wife, Brian, as always, it's a pleasure. Thank you for jumping on and having some fun on a mission. And we'll be announcing some more things in the coming days and into next week. So I'm excited. We're a few weeks away. Anything else, Brian or Dr. The Wife?
No, I think we need to get Tiffany on here to maybe she can respond to some of that stuff.
Well, I'll get her on again. Maybe I'll get her on for an Instagram live real quick because we'll have to have her respond to those comments. We have a lot of people that have been dishing on social media, so I think I need to have maybe a little Instagram live to kind of get to the bottom of all this because there's lots of talking smack here.
Yeah, maybe listen to Busted Open radio tomorrow morning to see if Simon Miller or JP jump in on the conversation.
Yeah, tune in, Busted Open. Dave LaGreca picked his partner, so big news. So if you guys, one more reminder, if you guys have not gotten your tickets, go to missionprowrestling.com and get them. And then you can, if you're not able to come to San Antonio, you can watch us on Title Match Network. And that's I'm so excited for Silver Bells. I'm working on my outfit, you guys.
Are you?
Yeah. So I was Emily the Elf last year.
Okay.
I feel like I need to up it this year. So I'm working on it. And Brian, I don't know if you're going to wear a fun outfit, but I think you should.
He's wearing his Astros hat with some elf ears on.
Well, I've been trying to gain some weight so I could fit the role of Santa Claus, so a couple more pounds, a couple more burritos and tacos, and I'll be good to go. Letting the facial hair grow out, so maybe Santa Claus will show up.
The Mission Pro Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Mission Pro. Are you gonna make But then it gets weird because you have to give gifts to everyone and make sure.
How's that weird? That's Santa's job.
But I'll be wearing shorts though.
Oh, the summertime Santa.
The casual summer break Santa.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if I dress up or not.
All right. Well, it is going to be a very special time, and I am so excited for the matches that we have announced for all of just the holiday festivities. I'm excited to be celebrating it with Brian and the Mission Pro family and Face for Wrestling, all of our amazing sponsors. There's more to be announced. They just keep rolling in, and I'm so excited to be able to announce them all. So we have a lot more coming. And so remember, we'll announce all of our shows soon for 2023. So follow, subscribe.
And, Happy Veterans Day tomorrow too. So
yes,
Happy
Veterans Day.
Mm-hmm.
That's so honor the veterans tomorrow. Take some time to remember and celebrate. I think our parade got canceled here in Austin, Brian.
Oh,
there's some weather.
Oh, I see. I heard it's going to rain tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you all so much for joining. And remember, follow, subscribe to Mission Pro Wrestling. We have new content on our YouTube channel. We have matches from Welcome to the Jungle going up. We have some fun behind the scenes content. So, you don't want to miss that. All right. Thank you both so much. And we'll see you all next week. Have a great night, everyone.
Have a great night.
Bye.